everyone.
Hey.
Welcome back to Fingers Crossed.
Yep.
Okay. How are you doing?
Yeah, good.
Okay, cool.
I'm sleepy all of a sudden, but it's fun.
Okay, you'll power through.
Yeah.
We'll get some energy
Sure.
from all of the listeners and subscribers.
From all of you, from all 100 plus of you.
Yeah, we're at 102.
Yeah.
How sick.
Yeah.
I'm pretty proud of that.
Shout out one of your mates subscribing.
Yeah. After how long?
Got to inflate the number somehow.
I mean, I only sent it to him, around Christmas time.
Oh,
so,
did you? Oh,
yeah,
okay. Well, he got there.
It only took, 3 months? It's fine.
Yeah.
Hi, Tony.
Shout out, Tony.
Shout out, Tony.
Anyway, so BTS released an album.
They did.
They sure did.
Am I a fan? No. Do I know any of their songs? No.
Yes, because I played one and you were like, I know this. And I was like,
sorry,
what?
Butter. I know Butter.
Yeah, I'm sure you know more. 'Cause
Maybe.
I was really surprised when you knew that. I was like, what?
Yeah, well, that one was pretty well known.
I guess so.
I mean, they're trying to crack America, so...
Yeah, well, they did.
It cracked me.
Her words, not mine. Anyway.
Anywho, they released an album.
Yeah, so you're not a fan. I'm an OG fan.
She's an OG fan. She
Yeah.
loves them. Was waiting 3 years.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's been probably longer. When was the last time they released an album? The last one was their anthology album, which was in 2022. I feel like before that, it might have been 2020 or 2021.
Oh,
Their last
wow.
proper album. Because that was just like greatest hits almost.
Yeah. Oh, of course, because
Yeah.
they're all going to go on hiatus. So.
I think, Butter was on the anthology one. Yeah, anyway, we listened to the album. I think it's Arirang. I'm probably saying that wrong. And we listened to the new single, Swim.
Yes.
Yeah, watch the video clip. Do you want to give any thoughts on any of it?
This is my first real introduction to BTS.
Okay.
So, but I thought they were more poppy and this was much more hip-hoppy.
Yep.
Sorry, I just had it. I like the lead single.
Yeah.
It was very, I also like songs with a bit of a romantic vibe to it.
Yeah.
Like the love songs. I love those ones.
There's a lot of those in the BTS back
A
catalogue.
lot of cool, good to know.
Yep.
But yeah, that song was good. And the last one on Into the Sun, I think it was.
Oh, yeah. The last song on the album, Into the Sun. I think that's the best song on the
Yeah, I
album.
liked that one. I actually thought that was probably, like you're saying, probably the best.
Yeah.
The video clip, they're on a boat.
Yep. Lili Reinhart's there.
Lili Reinhart's there. I didn't understand it.
Neither did I.
But I'm sure there was a storyline.
For sure.
I just wasn't able to pick it up.
And I wonder, sometimes they do this thing where they release other music videos and it kind of becomes a story
Right.
over the videos. It
Do you
kind of
reckon
makes
that's
sense.
going to be...
Potentially.
Okay.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So those are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, I have very limited because I don't really have anything to go on,
Fair enough.
Well,
you listen to it.
Yeah, I listened to it.
Yeah.
I think that gives me props. But no, it was all right. It's not my style, but
Yeah.
I can understand why people like them.
Fair
I think
enough.
they're very talented.
Fair
Like
enough.
you were saying, the production was really good.
Yeah, production solid.
The one that they had with, who was it, Tame Impala?
Yeah. Kevin
That
Parker.
one, very Tame Impala sound.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yes. You can really tell.
That's about it.
Okay, that one, and then there was also a song they used Flume and Diplo, apparently, on
Yeah.
production. And the production on that song was actually pretty good. I think it's like Fire, from memory. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm, OG. Well, not super OG, but I've been into BTS maybe since 2018.
Oh, wow.
So
How long have they been around?
2013 or 2012.
Okay.
No, I think 2013 from
Okay.
memory. Well, I love BTS. They were the ones who got me into K-pop.
Aw.
And specifically their music videos.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the music video for Fake Love and being like, this is crazy.
We should
This
watch it afterwards.
cinematic. Yeah, we should. I was really, really surprised at how hip hop heavy the album was. In terms of the sound and the production. I would say 3/4 of the album is pretty much just rap songs.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And I don't hate it. I usually think of that kind of music from BTS from the rappers in the band, not the entire band. There's usually specific songs on their albums that are very rap heavy, and that's cool. But
The singers sing and the rappers rap.
yeah, yes, and then also there's generally a lot of pop songs, and there was really only one which was the last
Yeah.
song that was the only poppy song, and I
Yeah.
love pop music. That's why I got into K-pop, for the pop.
Yeah.
I mean, I do love rap and hip hop as well, not as much as I love pop music.
yeah.
And
You're a pop girly.
I'm a pop girly, so it's like I like that stuff as a bonus. Mm-hmm. Or if I go listen to, like, for example, all of the members release solo albums. Like if I listen to like RM, who's like the lead rapper, I listened to his album and it was like very rap heavy, obviously, because it's his album.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So listening to this, I was really, really surprised at how like trappy and hip hoppy the album was. And I think I have to listen to it again and like really pay attention. But I don't know, not stoked.
That's a shame.
It's not bad, but it's just not what I was anticipating. I mean, like, at the same time, I didn't love the last song that they released. I was telling you, like, the last album sort of that they released, it was very, very, like, almost like too pop. It's like they were really trying to break into America, so they released this, like, super pop album with, like, Dynamite. I don't know, they were just doing, like, a lot of, like, really, really super, super commercial pop music. And so I really like BTS's, like, earlier stuff where they're kind of more, like, experimental and more kind of dance music. Dance pop. But it was always, like, interesting and different. Like, you never knew what was coming. And their last songs that they released, like when they were trying to crack the US, it was like super, super pop. And this is like very hip hop and almost sounds like early 2020s to me. I don't know if you know like Travis Scott, but some of the songs were giving me that vibe.
Yeah, I was thinking there was a couple in there that I was even more like Drake as well.
Yeah, a bit Drake. Maybe these songs were written then.
Maybe.
Who knows, and it was delayed because of everything. I don't know. I need to listen to it again. But also, like, here's the thing. The video clip as well, the first single. I love BTS for their choreography, for their dancing.
Oh, that wasn't really in it.
No.
That's a bit shameful. No, shame. No,
That's a shame.
That's a shame.
That's what I mean. Like, that music video, I was like a bit underwhelmed. Maybe it's their first one back. I guess like it's maybe like easing us in.
Maybe. But and like you say, maybe it's a story.
True.
Because I didn't fully understand what the point was.
I didn't either. It seemed like very minimalistic for BTS. Like, they usually go like over the top for their music videos. Like, they're really like big budget cinematic experience. Like, they put a lot of effort in, and that was just like them on a ship.
Yeah.
With Lili Reinhart.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think like the costumes looked good, but just like for BTS, I'm like, that's
not the usual
odd.
standard.
No. I don't want to say standard, but just like different vibe. And I'm like, what? I don't know. Like, that really threw me. So, especially because like we've been looking forward to this for years as fans.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, okay.
It'd be very interesting to hear other people's opinions on it too.
Yeah.
To sort of see how they feel, if it's lived up to what they had hoped or not. Because
that's the thing. Like, I love BTS, but at the same time, I'm not someone who's like a diehard stan. Like, if I don't like their music, I'm not going to lie. But there are people who will, they'll lie to themselves. They'll convince them, no, I love this. This is amazing.
I will like it, damn it. I will like it.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see what people say online, because I was like, and also, back to the album, because it's so hip hop heavy, there's some really amazing singers in BTS. None of the songs were kind of choppy. Like, you didn't get any of that. Like, you didn't get any solos or anything. And I'm like, okay.
I wonder if it's the direction they're wanting to go in.
I don't know.
We'll have to have another second go.
Yeah.
Second viewing.
Anyway, as a BTS fan, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Bit of a downer.
A little bit. But I'll have to give it another crack.
Therapy.
Didn't you? Yeah, you went to therapy.
I went to therapy.
Talk about that.
Okay.
Tell us, what horrors did you unpack this week?
Well, I wanted to talk with her about my fear of success and / a fear of moving forward in life.
Okay.
I didn't feel that I really got into the nitty-gritty of it.
Okay.
She was giving me more practical tips on how and what and, et cetera, and what I should do. There was a part where I felt like I was being rushed in life. There was like a time frame. I had to get it done and sorted and get it done quickly and blah, blah, blah. And that was just like putting a lot of pressure on myself.
Okay.
And then in turn, it was sort of like counterintuitive, because then I just sort of like got overwhelmed and was just sort of like, I can't do it.
Wait, when was this? Which section of your life?
Recent.
Okay.
Yep. And then I thought about and then
you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
No, it's anyway, was thinking about it, and it was because there was two external things that are going on at the moment in my life that those have time frames and deadlines. So I was sort of putting them onto me. I was also comparing my life to others. I was always sort of thinking like, everyone else has got this and everyone else has done this and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, you do that a lot.
I do, don't I? Yeah. And then realised that it's my journey. It's no one else's journey. Like, everyone else's journey would be different.
Yep.
I also sort of like restarted my, I guess, life / career in the last, 6 years really. Not many people do that. And so, of course, my life isn't going to look like everyone else's, because they had one trajectory and they stayed on it.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
Like, people tend to go to I don't know, for example, go to uni, go get a trade, I don't know, go be a nurse, I don't know, whatever it is, you know, and then they sort of follow that path. Yep. You know, they become a lawyer, a doctor, a nurse, a tradie of some kind, whatever it is, whatever you want to be. You could be whatever.
No judgment.
No judgment. Yeah. Be whatever you want.
Yeah.
But no, like, you know, you would be a nurse and then maybe like a registered nurse and then you go further up and whatever, doctor, surgeon, I don't know, whatever direction. You know, you sort of progress in that career, right?
Yeah. From nurse to surgeon.
From nurse to surgeon.
The traditional career path.
Exactly. Isn't that what everyone does?
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you. Thank you for confirming me. So anyway, so, you know, that's sort of, you know, you would sort of have a career path. You would sort of progress in your career, get higher up in your career, blah, blah, right?
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
No.
I
did for a while.
I did for a while. I got to a point and I was like, what's the point of it all? And then was like, let's go left. And so I did. And then I'm still comparing my life, how it should be if I stayed on that path, not realizing like it's completely different.
That, but I think you do it in lots of other respects as well.
Okay.
I don't know, like when you talk about trauma sometimes, you're like, you talk about people and you're like, look at these people who don't have trauma. There's a lot of comparison in your brain, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was just, growing up, it was just what was done.
Right.
You know, it was sort of like that subconscious that was put into my head from other people.
Yeah.
And I've just
As in they were comparing you to other people all the time, so you've just like carried that on.
Yeah. It's sort of like that internal narrative that's given to you as a kid, you know, from, you know, parents, caregivers, whoever, whatever in your life, they sort of give you that inner voice.
Yeah.
You know, and mine for a long time it was not nice, not good.
No.
Not good to myself, not other people. And so I'm realising that's sort of an extension of that too, you know, that I'm just sort of comparing it. I'm just like, it's my life, it's no one else's life, you know, so it's going to be how I want it, not how, you know, I feel that everyone else should think that I should have my life. Of course. Makes sense.
What I find really interesting though is that you're an extremely spiritual person.
Yes.
So what are you doing?
Just,
you know what I mean?
Just in
Do you know what
life,
I mean?
or
no, I mean like what are you doing in your brain? Like you're like I'm so spiritual, and then you're like everyone's doing better than me.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Just of late, I think there's a lot of things that have been okay.
I don't compare myself to people, so I notice when people do. Yet again, I think it's maybe like an only child thing. It's like I've always been like by myself, so it's like other people are irrelevant. It's irrelevant data. Yeah. So it's not like you do it all the time, but it's not something that it's consistent.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever.
No, I'm hearing it. Yeah. To be honest, I'm at the beginning of recognizing it. So
sure.
I mean, you're also better at recognizing it than I am because you're external. And
external.
You know, and it's normalized in my brain.
True.
So you know.
True. I would like to hear people's opinions if you do that in your head. If you compare yourself to people. Because the thing is, like, funny, we were talking about jealousy last week.
Yeah.
Even when I see people who have things that I want, I still don't compare myself because, yet again, it's not relevant data. It's like our life experiences are different. The circumstances are different. There's too many differing factors that it's not realistic to compare myself to other people. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I think that's like me being neurodivergent.
Maybe. Probably. Definitely.
I'm like, the data doesn't add up. You know, checked my spreadsheets.
Check the numbers, run the numbers.
Yeah, I've run the numbers and it's not adding up. So,
anywho.
But you do compare yourself and then you get bad, like down on yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I think it's just more data to feed like negative thoughts or negative patterns that already exist.
Yes.
Like this is just more
sort
proof.
of that victim mentality. And
I guess.
I'm getting stuck in it and I don't like it. I don't like that. Oh yeah, this is actually one. Trusting that my time frame will bring me what I want when I need it. A lot of trusting at the moment is going on. Trusting myself, trusting my intuition, trusting my abilities, trusting everything. Like having faith in like my spirituality too, trusting like divine timing, blah, 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 blah. Just the whole list. Just trusting like everything. And that's been a big thing that's coming up for me lately too. No, nothing to say?
No. I mean, that's like, isn't that your entire life?
Yep. Yeah, but it's been real tested at the moment, so.
Interesting.
Yeah. Actually, it is funny how we're...
Polar opposite.
Like, again. It's just so many things. It just, like, whatever works for me will know that it won't work for you.
No.
And in doing so, like, whatever works for you probably won't work for me.
True.
So it's sort of like, what would you do in this situation?
Irrelevant.
Do the opposite.
Yeah.
Right?
Irrelevant data.
Well, it's sort of not irrelevant because I'd just be like, oh, okay, you would do that. So I'll just do the complete opposite and then I'll be okay.
I guess so.
You know, to a degree, obviously. you know.
I guess so. So now I have to question every single bit of advice you've ever given me in my life.
I'd be like, well, I would do, so do the opposite.
Yeah. This is not good.
No, well, I mean, also in saying that though, our advice is usually come at it from, like, we understand each other's perspective.
That's what I mean. It gives perspective.
Yes.
But then I'm like, sometimes I do things you tell me to, and I'm like, should I do that?
Oh, then the advice I gave you before, do the opposite.
I think ambiguity stresses you out.
Yes.
Makes you anxious.
Yes.
Like, for example, like how you used to look at restaurant menus before you went to the restaurant.
Yes.
So you can't cope with it.
Nope.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
Totally. No, I'm with you. I've actually stopped doing that now.
Yeah, you did tell me that, which is great.
Yeah.
But I was like, wow, that would never enter my brain.
You know, actually, I was watching this video of this guy, sort of a jokey type video, but he was saying two autistics organising a road trip. And he basically was like, right, so we're going to be leaving at 9. And so it's like 9, we're in the car leaving at 9, or 9 getting your shoes on at 9. Talking about
Tisming out.
You're very tisming out. And I was like, wow, that's something I do all the time.
Anyway, sorry, carry on with what you were saying.
Still in the old mentality for some things, even though I've progressed. Don't know how to step into the new mentality, what the new mentality is. That one was more like I've done a lot of work on, obviously, my inner working in my inner brain and stuff, but I don't necessarily know how to have my new inner voice in the new sort of, not positive, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Less sort of derogatory and negative in my mind, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and something you said earlier, someone made a comment and you immediately took that as criticism.
Yes.
Instantly jumped to that.
Yes. Yes. And so it was one of those things where it sort of, I instantly went that way, but at the same time, like, I had to tell myself that no, this person didn't mean it that way. They said it in this way. An external person also confirmed that belief as well.
Yeah.
So it was sort of me just having to like rewire that part of my brain. And so like I've just been getting a lot of new situations or old situations and I'm having to respond in the new way. So it's just like all of these situations that are coming up and I'm trying to, it's just like a lot of mental load.
Yeah.
Of like,
and you hate that.
It's just it's fine. It's fine because it's good. You know, it's good. It's good in the long term, and it's good for obviously my mental health in the long term. But at the same time, like there's so many new things that are coming up that it's just like my brain is tired.
I guess so. It's also like, but it's all linked. A lot of it's linked. What I was going to say is like, I'm all for a new mindset, but there's a transition period.
Yeah.
And it's not easy.
Yeah.
Especially if you've been someone who's like so down on yourself all of the time. Transitioning from that to being even neutral.
Yes. That's like on my worst day, I try to have neutral is sort of the best. I try not to even go to negative. I'm like, if I can maintain a neutral headspace, great. You know?
Anytime I have like a negative thought or I have a negative thought spiral, I try to always be like, why? Like, where is that coming from? Like, where am I justifying that from? Because everything I believe and think comes from a place. There's a reasoning behind it. So I'm like, what's the reasoning? And I always try to like sort of like counter it. I always try to like fight myself. That's my Libra moon in there. Being like, well, what about this perspective? You know? Because it's like the negative thoughts might be true. Yeah. But it's like... But, like, what if they aren't? You've just got to counter it like, I don't know, this is me being extremely logical and not emotional at all, sorry. But I'm just like...
So just do the opposite then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, do you even have a choice? But if it's in your mind, I think you have more control.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I think also, like, a lot of things have been going on in my life and I've allowed myself to be in a lot more of a victim mentality to sort of be like, woe to me, my life is so hard and so tough, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, like, what am I doing? You know, I'm sort of allowing that to happen in a sort of way. You know, I sort of think, could I go to bed thinking that I've tried everything I can, I've done everything I can, you know, I've done the best that I can. And if I say yes, then I can be like, well, okay, we can have a bit of a moan. But if not, you know, it's sort of like you with your saying about your Libra moon. It's sort of like, well, but what about this, that, and...
You're a Libra rising, so you should really get on board.
Whatever. I'm a Taurus moon.
You're a Taurus moon.
A Taurus moon.
That's what I mean. Like, internally, you're a Taurus moon, so you probably are a bit more woe is me.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Whilst I'm a bit more, like, objective.
It's just, like, it's not productive at all, you know?
It's not productive, and it's, like, it gets you down.
It does. And it's so, like, for me, it's so easy to stay there if I wanted to. If I really wanted to be, like, you know, woe is me, life is
Real
hard.
miserable.
It's also like it radiates out, and I just don't like it. Like it feels like it takes so much out of me to be in that mode, into that mindset.
So first thing I was thinking is, I think that is you being responsive rather than being an initiator.
Okay.
As in, like, having that victim mentality. It's like life is happening to you.
Yes.
But also that's your life path. That's your natural setting. Life is happening to you.
Ah.
You know? So, like, that's what I mean. Like, me, I don't feel that way really ever. Even if bad stuff happens to me, I'm like, okay, well, I've got to do stuff. Like, I've got to change things.
Yes.
You know? Like, for example, like with my illness, I'm always like, well, I'll try this. How about this? I'll try this. I'll try this. Because I'm just like, I have to problem solve. I have this, like, inner urge to problem solve and take control. Because I don't think that anyone's coming to rescue me. You know, like, I don't feel like life is happening to me. I'm like, if no one's going to save me, I have to save myself.
Yeah. Sorry, I feel like I've got, like, cat hair all over my
good.
face. Yeah, no, I get that. Would it also be, like, childhood trauma as well?
Look, probably, but I actually honestly think that's, like, more like a personality difference.
Personality, right.
Yeah, like, I'm thinking of, like, the enneagram. I'm a type 5.
Yeah.
And my core fear is being vulnerable, being helpless. And I've had to face that. And
yeah, you have.
there was a time when I was asking, like, when I first got sick, I went to every doctor imaginable. I went to every hospital. I tried to seek so much help and no one would help me. It was a disaster. It was like my worst fears realised.
Yeah.
And
Almost
I was
as
like,
if the medical field doesn't really know what they're doing. Sometimes.
the medical system in Australia leaves us wanting.
That's polite.
Yeah, there are great doctors and there are amazing doctors
Totally.
for my illness specifically, but it's just like getting to them if you don't know what you're doing.
Was a minefield. And you literally almost had to be at the last port of call to get there.
Yeah. I had to be at the last port of call. One of the things that chronically ill people struggle with so much is that you have to advocate for yourself.
Yes.
So when you're sick, you have to fight for yourself.
Yep.
Because no one's going to fight for you. No one's going to help you, pretty much.
I've seen a lot of people on TikTok who have, like, binders that are like thick binders filled with CT scans, X-rays, tests, upon tests upon tests, just because they, you know, go into hospital and they're like, here's all my symptoms, and then they're like, well, it was like, nope, that was done, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyway, but that point aside, so basically, like, that's my natural setting though. Like, no one's coming to save me. I have to do it myself. So when problems come up, I don't get into a woe is me state because I'm like, oh, I've just got to try something else.
Yeah. Like you sort of figure it out.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see problems as, like, this huge tragedy because I'm just like, this is just another problem in a whole string of problems and I just need to solve it.
Have we talked about the Enneagram on here?
Yeah, we have.
Oh, okay.
Briefly. Yeah. I can't remember what yours was. We had trouble.
Yeah, because I think there was at one point, but then maybe I was different or changed.
There's different ones. Like, there's 8, which was basically people who need to be in charge and in control. And I don't think that's you.
Not anymore.
I think you're a 6.
Oh, what's a 6?
Okay, so the type 6 is known as the loyalist or the questioner, is driven by a deep need for security, safety and support. They are responsible, loyal and community-minded, often anticipating risks to protect their team. 6s tend to be anxious or skeptical, managing fear by questioning authority or preparing for worst-case scenarios. Fundamental fear, being without support, guidance or security. Fundamental desire, to have security, stability and support. Key traits, responsible, loyal, perceptive, witty, anxious. Yeah, that's another thing. 6 is really funny.
Because we're so terrified all the time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Excellent. Perfect.
High anxiety, high worry, high alertness, constant anticipation of negative outcomes, doubt and indecision, second-guessing themselves and others, overthinking, analysis paralysis from overanalyzing potential risks. Defensiveness, can become defensive when challenged. 6s are devoted, reliable partners who value trust above all, but they can be slow to trust, but once they do, they are fiercely loyal. That's you. They may test partners to ensure they are trustworthy, which can create insecurity.
So, 6?
Yeah, you're a 6.
Yeah, cool.
There we go. That mystery solved.
If we ever in doubt, not anymore.
Okay, well, I'm a 5. So, and I think you're a 6-wing 7. I think you lean happy, bubbly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's a 7?
7s are like Stephen Colbert, like super social, super like star of the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5s are like me, and I'm like, I don't think you lean like me. Sorry.
If anything, I'll lean the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
Good thing therapy happened and I was able to get the clarity here.
Yeah. As I told you, I've been having lots of breakthroughs lately.
Good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, and part of it is like people I'm stumbling across. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Like, and also now I hear advice. I'm like, that's not relevant to me. And I hear other people's life paths, and I'm like, that's not how I should do things.
Yeah, it's very interesting I feel like both of us have sort of had that element where we've had to figure out like, oh, actually that doesn't work for us.
No.
This works for us.
Yeah.
What these people tell me, that's great for them, but
Yeah.
it's not meant for me.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like being okay with it.
Yeah.
I think that's one big thing that I've been working through at the moment, just like being okay that like the path that you go on, great for you,
Yeah.
but it's just not meant for me. And
No.
actually being okay to know that that's okay,
Of course.
you know?
But then some of the stuff that I am drawn to or stuff that I like is part of my path. Like, for example, like marketing. How are you going to do that?
Yeah.
Because that's not your natural state.
Nope.
It's not something that comes naturally to you, but it's something that's like necessary as part of a business.
Yeah.
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 So
No, I'm with you.
yeah,
I'm with you.
I'm interested to see how that pans out.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. But I don't know. I have this hope, but it could also just be me being, not wanting to be marketing vulnerable. But I'm just sort of like maybe word of mouth, and then it'll slowly build up and pick up. Because I sort of
Maybe.
feel like sometimes when you go word of mouth, hopefully it can get the right people. Because if you have the right clients refer you on, then, you sort of think like, well, I like that client. And if that client is pretty good at picking them, not all the
Yeah.
time, obviously. But hopefully that can sort of spread in that way.
That's the thing. I think word of mouth would work for you and not for me.
Yeah.
I probably need to like pay for ads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder how, like with the podcast though,
If we paid for ads, I wonder how well we'd be doing.
it'd be very interesting.
I should maybe give that a go.
Got to try it to find out, right?
Yeah, maybe if we get like a teaser that pops off, I'll put some money behind it just to like boost it
Sure.
and see how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, give it a go. Why not?
Give it a go.
What is it? Trial and error.
That's right.
Data analytics.
Exactly.
Erica's bread and butter.
Love data. Give it to me.
Loves data. So I always felt bad for trying.
Oh.
Always made me feel bad for trying. Changing perspective and instead think this is what I'm offering and able to help with. Yes, so felt bad for trying. So
What do you mean?
whenever I put myself out there or did something different, I always sort of like, I think in the past, in as a child, anytime I've tried something and it didn't work out, people would always like sort of either make fun of me or put me down or say something negative. So I always had that thought pattern that if you try, like, you're silly for trying.
Oh, that's tall poppy syndrome. No, is it
Yeah.
tall poppy syndrome?
Yeah.
Is it? Like
Maybe.
people just trying to
No.
cut you down,
Yeah, humble.
humble you. Yeah.
Yeah, but not really, sort of just being mean. But yeah, that sort of mentality of someone's putting themselves out there, someone's trying to do something that's different.
Yeah.
And
because
because-
small back in your box.
Yeah, and it's because they had tried before and it failed for them. They're taking it out on me. So my therapist was like, well, just change your mentality around it. Just sort of think like, you're saying this is what I can offer you. This is the way that I'm able to help you. And then if they want to take that up, that's great. So I've sort of been able to change my perspective.
Okay.
So-
Well, as in, can you give me an example of how this is
Yeah,
relevant?
so it was more about gardening, about like all those sort of services that I could provide to people.
Sure.
And so she was talking about, like I think it was on Airtask or something like that. I can't remember what the program was. Again, an unnamed app of sorts. And so I was always like, oh, like I feel bad that I'm sort of like people would look at it as if I'm trying and, that I'd feel bad for doing that. And she goes, well, no, like instead of thinking that you're trying, just sort of say like, hey guys, here's what I'm able to offer. This is the way I'm able to help you. Like you're able to take it or not.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So yeah, she was sort of in that way. She was just sort of thinking like, just change the perspective.
Well, she's just saying remove the emotion from it. Stop assigning emotion to
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Basically, yeah, which, I mean, hello, that's me.
You instantly go into the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
That's like, if I put myself out there, people are going to judge me and be like, how pathetic that this person's trying
Yes.
to do something, trying to make money, trying to make a living.
Yes.
Whoa, how shameful.
Yes. Yeah, so
Okay.
next.
So-
Basically, yeah. That's basically it. Like you're saying, just take the emotion out of it and just sort of think like, everyone's trying, everyone's doing their own thing. Everyone, I sort of look at people who have their own business and I'm like, they're trying. I don't look at them and go like, God, how pathetic. They're trying to get a business. Like, that's so sad.
I don't know. And you know what the thing is? I'm sure there are people who do that. Who see their friends or like people that they know
Yeah.
trying stuff and they're like, what the fuck?
Or even
like,
have a
bleh.
podcast, for example.
Have a podcast or you're trying to have a podcast. That's pathetic and embarrassing. There are those people, but also like those people probably live like quite small lives. I don't know. I just think that mentality is embarrassing, frankly. And I think like people who are achieving things in their lives aren't busy judging others.
Well, they're also,
They're busy. They're
Well,
occupied.
But also the people who are successful in whatever line of work that they are the ones that have tried.
Yeah. Yeah.
They've done something that's different, that's out of the ordinary or out of their comfort zone or whatever it is. And they've done it. They've tried it. It may or may not have worked. They may have tried it again.
Yeah.
And look at them now.
That's it. Like, I hate failing.
Yeah.
I really hate failing, but I do like trying things.
Okay.
And failure is just part of the process.
Yeah.
You know, like, for example, like, I just changed my business.
Yeah.
Like, my lingerie business.
Yeah.
As in, like, I was making lingerie. It's so funny. I have to actually talk about that in a sec.
Okay.
I was making lingerie custom for people.
Yep.
And it wasn't doing well. Because also, like, it's really expensive. It's handmade. I'm not really promoting it. Like, I thought I could rely on word of mouth. I couldn't.
Hey.
Yeah.
For me, obviously, my lingerie business would have popped off.
So keep that in mind. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it over.
Yeah. Do it. Anyway, so I was like, that's not working. So I switched to making patterns because I designed all my lingerie, made it myself. And I was like, well, I'll sell patterns so that way people can learn how to make it and then do it themselves.
Yeah.
And it's much more affordable. And then people can just take it and run with it. So I was like, I'll do that. Maybe that'll help. I literally did it this week. So, like, early days.
Calm down, guys.
Early days. But I think I will have to put money into promoting and stuff. But, you know, like, at first, when I was like, my lingerie business is not doing well, I was like getting really down on myself. And I was like, I don't understand. Like, everyone was asking me for this thing and then no one wants it. I don't understand. And then literally I posted my pattern thing and then one of my friends was like, can I commission a piece if I can't sew? And I was like, I literally had this business for like 6 months and had nothing. And then, why are you asking me now when I've changed my business?
And all of a sudden...
I mean, I'm happy to do it. I don't care. But at the same time, I was like, I literally just changed my structure. Like, I was literally making lingerie up until now, and now I've changed it. And now you're like, can I have a piece of lingerie made for me? I'm like, yeah, of course I can. No worries. But, like, I just changed it.
Interesting timing, though.
Interesting timing.
I don't know, maybe that sort of was like, oh, that was something that triggered them to be like, oh, maybe actually.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
That's fine. Well, I'll make a piece of that person, but I'm not going to do it anymore. Because it's very time consuming. It's very tedious. It's like...
It's also not to your measurements either, to put it to their measurements, right?
Yeah. I'd have to take the person's measurements. It's like easily done. That's fine. But it's like you don't know how to look on the person until they put it on.
Yes.
That's just how life is.
Yeah.
Different body shapes.
That's the thing with clothes.
Even if you have measurements, like you don't know how it'll sit on their body until it's on them.
Yep.
You know, that's how it is.
Yep.
So it's fine. But I just mean like failure is part of it.
Yeah.
Like I tried something, didn't work, try something else.
You just pivot.
That's it. You just pivot.
Yeah. So basically for me, I need to take the emotion out of it.
Yeah. But what I wanted to say was like, I'm someone like who's generally like problem, move, problem, like solve it, whatever. At the same time, I did get down myself and I was sad for a little bit there. I was like, I don't understand like what I'm doing wrong. Like, why isn't this working? But at the same time, like, you know, like just keep trying. Like, what's the other option? Give up?
Yeah. And then what?
Or like try something else. Maybe it's not right for you. Then move on, try something else, you know?
I always sometimes think, you know, we get so stuck in our minds about what and how and who and where and when and, you know, how success should look like or should be for us and the path that we should go to get there. And I mean, I'm also talking about myself here, but, you know, but then try something like you design your own lingerie. It didn't work out.
No.
Like, okay, that's not the path then. Another direction.
That's not it.
You know, so you go in another way. You look for another, you pivot.
You pivot.
You pivot.
That's it. Life is about pivoting.
Life is about pivoting.
Yeah, and not just getting stuck and down on yourself and being like, I'm a failure. I can't do anything right. Why me? Woe is me.
Yeah, why me? Why is it happening to me?
Yeah, it's like, just keep going. Try something else. You just don't know.
Yeah, true. You just never know. So the last one I had, I'll know when it's the right opportunity because I will jump at it. If not, it won't feel right.
What?
It's sort of going into what we've been discussing, but I've sort of been thinking like, oh, this is something that I like and this is the direction that I should go in and I should do this and I should do that. But it just wasn't resonating. It wasn't feeling like the right direction, but I was trying to make it the right direction.
Can you give me an example?
Well, the gardening. I was sort of like, oh, that's the career direction. That's the business I'm going to have. That's how I'm going to make my millions.
And now, no?
No. It's like I enjoy doing it and I enjoy helping friends and family and doing in that regard. And I like having that little extra cash and stuff. And I feel like it's a good vehicle to be able to, like, have my woodworking and then eventually be able to do my Reiki course and stuff. But I don't think it's going to be my main source of income.
Okay.
Because also at the same time, as we discussed previously, my body's not handling a lot of physical activity, and like this is like a lot of physical, and
it is Manual labour.
Manual labour. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, you know, it's I mean, even the other day I did 4 hours of wheelbarrowing mulch around. So, you know, that's like a lot of lifting and bending and, you know, whatever is involved in mulching. But yeah, like that was 4 straight hours. So, you know, you sort of think like compile that throughout the day. So whoever, like you have a gardener or a landscaper, kudos to them. My goodness. But yeah, like I did it the other day for like 6 hours and, you know, so I mean, don't get me wrong, my body's very fit and I'm very, like, a lot stronger because of it and I'm very grateful for that and I love that aspect of it and I love being outside and, you know, all of that. It wasn't meant to be what I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
And like we just said, I just got to pivot.
That's it.
Just pivot.
Try something else.
And I think also because of my neurodivergence, like I'm sort of like, okay, well, I'm on a path and that's it. There's no variant. I have to, that's the path I have to go on.
Yeah.
But it's like, no. Like, there's a broad range. You can go any direction that you want.
Yeah.
But I get sometimes so stuck in that this is the one, and I've told people that this is a direction, so now I have to follow through with it. But it's like, if it's not resonating...
That's like, I told you this before, at work earlier today, we were talking about autistic people being able to be serial killers. And they'd actually be like the most hardcore serial killers because like once they make a plan, they stick to it. Like if you beg for your life or whatever, they're like, no, sorry, I've already decided. It's in the schedule. I can't change it.
It's already the Tuesday.
That's right. She's like, nope, sorry, Tuesday's murder day. Yeah, that's it. It's pre-booked. Sorry, can't change now.
I know. And it's like you're so rigid. Like I'm so rigid. Well, not for serial killers. It's a bad way to segue off. Yeah. But yeah, like I'm so rigid in my mind about how I've said one thing, so now I've got to do it. But it's like, no.
Life changes.
Life changes. Yeah. And like, I think it's also one of those things you go into it and you're not necessarily understanding what it's going to be about. And you're like, you go into it, you're like, oh, actually, I maybe don't like it, or it's not what I thought it was going to be, or, you know, it's completely different. And like, that's okay. And I'm more telling myself than anyone else.
It's not even that it's okay. It just is life.
Yeah.
Like...
life is constantly changing and evolving. And,
exactly.
And I think that's another thing that I've sort of struggled with, that, like, I'm getting older and, like, life's changing. My body's changing. You know, I'm at a different life stage than I was 10, 20 years ago. And, like, it is. Like, that's just what happens.
That is just what happens.
That's just what happens. We all pivot.
Once I was a child, now I'm not.
Nope, no longer. Oh, I'm definitely not a child anymore.
Okay, so you were talking about Reiki / different business idea.
Sure.
And I was like thinking of like, well, you know how we talked about massage and stuff the other week?
Yes.
I saw this lady giving back scratches, and everyone in the comments, like I saw it and I was like, oh, that looks really good. And like also like this girl had a singlet top on. She like lifted up the strap and scratched underneath, and everyone was like, that's the ticket.
Really?
Yeah, like that must be so good. Like she's a pro. She knows what she's doing.
She does.
And all the comments like, I would pay so much money for this.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll take 10 years, thanks.
Wow.
And I was like, wow. Maybe like, why isn't that a thing? Why isn't that a service that people offer? Back scratching.
Know.
And it's like not nearly as physical as massage. It's literally just like grazing your fingers across like someone's back or whatever.
I guess is it more intimate than a massage?
As if a massage isn't fucking intimate.
Well,
sometimes they're like up in your inner thighs, like massaging away. Sometimes they do your butt, like, you know.
What massages are you getting?
What do you mean, full body?
Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever had my inner thigh done.
No, like not like up in your thigh, but I just mean like I don't mean like a happy ending.
Upper thigh.
That's not my thighs. That's where babies come out. No.
So not there.
No.
Okay.
No, I mean like when you like they do like your legs, they're touching like they're getting close, like they get up there.
Yes.
And sometimes they do your butt. Like I told you even when I've had normal massages, I told you the other like week.
Wait, where on the butt? Like lower back, upper butt?
All butt.
Really?
Yeah, I told you, but like the other week I had a back massage and this lady was just like resting her hand on my arm, on my butt, and I had a back massage and I was like, all right.
Okay.
She was just like leaning like one arm and like massaging with the other one. I was
who
like,
was this person? Because I don't know if I want to go to them.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But I was like, all right. That's happened to me a lot in massage. I think I told you, like, they're always, like, resting on my butt. And I was like, all right, glute day's paying off. Like,
yeah, they're just really drawn to your butt.
They're just like, yeah, sure. It's just like a cushion just sitting there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, but I just mean, like, massages are intimate.
Yeah.
Let's be
well,
real.
especially your ones, apparently. is going on?
I don't know. I've really got to pick different mistakes.
Yeah, please comment below.
Yeah. Anyway. Whatever. What were we talking about? But yeah, back scratches. Back scratches.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, because you can also use one of those, the actual sticks.
I would just use fingernails.
Oh, okay, well, all right.
You're like, I don't want to touch me.
Oh, no, but you can't probably have the nail, because, like, if you got the fake nails,
Yeah. But
like, that'd be really good.
Totally. I think I could probably do press-ons maybe.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm okay with glue.
Because they're just like
generally.
a stick. Oh, my God.
On?
Yeah, they're stick-on. They're like basically a sticker.
But the thing is, I actually quite like my nails. Like, my pets really love when I scratch them because my nails are quite fine.
Yeah.
And so, like, it's, like, sharper because, you know, the thing with, like, fake nails, they're thick. Mm-hmm. So it's, like, it feels different. I actually think, like, my nails are quite nice.
Yeah, because I'm sort of wondering if you can sort of get them in, like a sort of pointy...
Yeah. You could get pointy ones and it'd be a similar effect. Yeah. But I just mean, like, it's, like, I've always had, like, really thin, bendy nails. I'm like, this is one thing that I could actually be good at. I excel at this. I've got a special gift.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. And also, some of the comments, people were like, I know energy work when I see it. And this lady was doing energy work at the same time as the back scratches. And I was like, there you go. There's a business idea.
It's an opportunity.
There you go. Yep.
Who doesn't love a back scratch?
And the thing is, like, I wouldn't need, like, a massage license or whatever because it's like I'm giving back scratches.
No, it's I don't know if people would go to someone for a back scratch and be like, where's your license?
Yeah.
Where did you study?
Yeah, exactly. Where's your PhD?
Yeah, where's your certificate?
Now. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, consider that. I think that needs to be a thing. Like, I'll do it, but, like, other people need to do it as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
That's fine.
I mean, I'll do it to certain people, but...
Sure. I would do it to anyone for money. As long as they're not weird.
And also depends how much money.
Yeah, because people were like, I'll pay anything. You name it. Like, it's, like, in demand. It's, like, I guess it's, like, generally, like, a coupley / family. Like, it's, like, a very, like, I guess, kind of intimate thing.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I would say so.
But people want it. Massage is also an intimate thing. Like, people want that from their partners. / like, I don't know, growing up, like, your, like, parents massage you or whatever. So, like, why not make back scratches? Oh, not in your family, never mind. You're like, this doesn't sound like anything I'm familiar with.
No, you were saying it and I was like, what? Physical touch? What are you talking about?
Yeah. In families where physical touch is normal, it's normal to, like, rub each other's shoulders and stuff like that.
Allegedly, I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. So back scratching is part of that. So, yeah.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
For them.
Anyway, leave your thoughts.
Yeah, comment below.
Yeah. Would you want that?
If Erica offered a back scratch service, would you take it?
Yeah. Would you book me for a back scratch?
Yeah, would you? Actually.
Do I seem like the kind of person you'd want a back scratch from? I don't know. And combine that with Reiki. Who knows? Where we can take that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't really fully understand Reiki. I'm like, what are you guys seeing and experiencing when you're doing it, you know?
Yeah, that's a very good question.
Yes. And I'd like to know the answer if anyone has one.
Yeah. Not me, not yet.
Okay.
But yeah, basically, to sum it all up, that was my therapy.
Cool.
So afterwards, when you go to a session and you don't necessarily feel that you really achieved much.
Yeah.
I sort of had that feeling to it, but then afterwards I think it was on Wednesday, I was sort of thinking through it and I was like, I wrote it all down and then I was like, oh, actually, no, it turns out
fair bit.
There was a fair bit. It was just like small things, but there was just a lot of them. So, yeah. So therapy turns out actually overall good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is one of the downsides of me not doing therapy. I don't have any tea.
Boo.
I'm just doing my inner work and external work now, apparently.
Well, yeah, but you're also going in your body.
True. True.
Do you have any in your body sessions coming up soon?
The only thing is I got a referral to a dermatologist.
Oh, okay.
I saw this guy on TikTok and he has this new machine from South Korea called xerf.
Ooh.
And it's like monopolar radio frequency.
Okay.
And it's good for skin tightening, skin texture, blah, 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 blah. And apparently it's not painful because it's heating, like it's radio frequency, so it gets hot, but it also has equal cooling.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to go see this guy. I'm booked in for a session and kind of get an assessment, see if it's relevant to me, find out how much it is.
Yep.
Because even just to like the initial, like just to go see a dermatologist, it's like $200 and something because it's a specialist. Wow. So I got a referral so I can get something from Medicare back.
So with dermatologists, they still have to become a doctor and then specialise,
Yeah,
right?
they're a doctor and they
wow.
specialise, yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I'm going to a doctor. So I'm interested to get like someone who's like an educated, informed opinion, someone who really understands skin really deeply and can give me like a real assessment, like what treatments are going to work, what's the best like route, how long will it take, is surgery a better option, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, good. Cool. Well,
shall we wrap up?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, thanks for joining us for this episode of Fingers Crossed.
Did you almost forget what it was?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was just going to, like, where do I start the sentence?
Oh. Where's the comma?
If you haven't liked or subscribed, please do that. If you haven't followed, if you're listening on one of those apps like Apple Podcasts or Spotify or iHeartRadio, I don't know.
Whichever.
Please follow us. Like, give us some support. We need it.
Yeah.
We need all the support we can get.
Independent.
Well, happy astrological New Year, and also happy New Year in Iran, Persian New Year.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a great time to be celebrating for them, unfortunately.
For the Persian people, yes.
Yes, for the Persian people, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the Persian people, wonderful. I've heard really good things about them.
Yes. Anyway.
You can edit that part out, that's fine.
No, I'll leave it in for sure. Okay, well, yeah, thanks for joining us. I think this was the 36th episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw 111 the other day on my videos. I got to 111. I think I did take a screenshot. So
I like that. That was cool.
Anyway, so yeah, join us next week. If you have any thoughts, let us know.
Yes.
We have an email, fingerscrossedpodcast@gmail.com. If you haven't emailed us in a while, now's the time. Send a spam. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah. B, I've had enough of that. My cat's interrupting constantly. She wants us to wrap up, so I guess we should. All right.
She's telling us.
Bye. Miss you. Love you.